We are ready for the main event. Joe DeFalco and Sally. We got Chris Masters and Kevin Kross. And this is a big matchup, the biggest match in Kevin Kross's career. If he defeats Chris Masters tonight, he will go on and challenge Brian Cage for the FSW Heavyweight Championship, as stated by your pal, Commissioner Cover.
You know what? I think I got to talk to Commissioner Cover, DeFalco. Where does it say that Chris Masters can just walk into the FSW and get right into a #1 contender shot for the heavyweight championship?
Well, the last time we saw Chris Masters, he was one of the finals in the survival of the fittest, defeating Kevin Kross's team when Kevin Kross was stuck in Japan and got there right after the match.
Yeah, well, our team was a little mismatched. Okay, Chris Masters, I don't care who he is, I don't care what he is, the master lock, whatever, he ain't gonna be nothing against the Doomsday Saito, my friend.
Well, we are going to see the FSW Rookie of the Year definitely stepping up in class against Chris Masters, Global Force superstar, as well as a former WWE superstar. Recently, we've seen him on TNA. He is traveling the world, making towns.
Yeah, well, you know what? Kevin Kross is traveling the world, too. Japan, Canada, everywhere else. Okay, this is nothing that Masters can do that Kevin's not going to retaliate with.
Well, you know, usually Kevin Kross is in there, and it's on a rare occasion that he's going to find somebody as big and probably stronger than him. And now Kevin Kross, we're going to have to see if he has what it takes to defeat Chris Masters and go after Brian Cage. He had one opportunity in a four-way, and he missed out on the victory there. Wasn't involved in the pinfall, and this Chris Masters kind of jawing with the fans. And
rookie mistake on Masters' part.
Exactly, as Kevin Kross taking advantage. But right now, it looks like Chris Masters is going to be able to try and power out of this. And we can hear the loud screaming as Kevin Kross definitely has some fans.
One fan. But that's okay. He don't need fans. We had a talk the other night.
I thought you were his other fan.
I'm his friend.
Oh.
There's a friend and there's a fan,
That's
DeFalco.
Right. You know, Chris Masters feeling very confident. You know, the mistake that Chris Masters can make is he is a veteran in this business. As we've stated, his track record is outstanding. He knows Kevin Kross is relatively new to the business. He may think with his veteran experience, he could just have a cakewalk to victory.
Well, he's going to be having that cake and eating it too, ain't he, DeFalco?
And right now, once again, as Chris Masters able to take down Kevin Kross, who is basically taking the wrestling world by storm. Also a current Global Force wrestling star.
I got him that job. My friend Paulie, he happens to know the guy over there, so we had a meeting.
Yes, we all know Jeff Jarrett very well.
Is that who it is?
Yes.
No, I'm talking about the other guy.
Oh, Sanjay Dutt?
That's him.
There you go. Yes, me and Sanjay formed a nice friendship.
You got friends?
That's right, and we're going to be seeing some more FSW wrestlers on the Global Force show October 23rd, so stay tuned to hear about that.
I didn't get a phone call for that. Why does nobody tell me anything?
I heard Stu Stone in the running for a position, Sally.
Oh, don't try to drive a wedge between me and Stu. We're pals too.
I'm just mentioning the influence FSW has on Global Force, as right now Masters using his weight, and he is kind of slowing down Kevin Kross, not able to do much offense here.
He's planning. He's plotting, Joe. That's what he's doing. What you think?
Well, I've seen Kevin Kross. I'm one of his biggest fans, as you could say. I've seen him rise the ranks here in FSW quicker than pretty much anybody in professional wrestling history.
I mean, you started this guy. You plucked him out of the chorus.
That's right.
Made him your bodyguard.
More of my assistant.
Assistant, sure. Picking up your dry cleaning stuff like that.
You know,
that's
things
what Paulie
like that
does
earlier.
for me.
Yeah. You always got to have a lack.
Sure. You pick up the tape too?
No. And the big chop by Chris Masters. You know, it's nice to have Paulie Cover sitting by us, you know, chatting while we're trying to do commentary here, Sally.
He don't shut up. He never shuts up. It's always something.
And listen to the crowd going for the big 10 count. And right now, Kevin Kross has done pretty much absolutely nothing against Chris Masters.
Called possum. He's playing possum.
Going for the cover. And a 2 count. No danger of Kevin taking the pinfall on that one, but Chris Masters trying to wear Kevin Kross down. The question becomes, if this match goes 15, 20, 30 minutes, does Kevin Kross have the cardio, to hang with Chris Masters?
Yes, he does. He's younger. He's got more heart. He's got more acceleration. See? Look.
And over the top, and out goes Chris Masters. Here live from Mesquite when Stars Collide 3. Earlier tonight, another win by Funny Bone, defeating Willie Mack in an outstanding contest. Always good. You can always expect a lot when you see Willie Mack and Funny Bone.
Funny Bone, my money's on him to get a piece of gold very soon here in this organization.
He is definitely on the road for an opportunity at the No Limits title, as right now, Kevin Kross kind of choking out Chris Masters, breaking it before the 5 count. He doesn't want to be disqualified. If he does, he will not get the shot at Brian Cage in the heavyweight title.
And that's what this is about, and Kevin knows that's what it was about. We were talking earlier, him and I.
Well, from day one, Kevin Kross has felt that is his destiny, to be one of the quickest heavyweight champions in wrestling. Definitely would be the quickest start to a career in FSW history. As we stated, he's the current Rookie of the Year. And he is a guy who has just climbed the ladder, as you stated, wrestling in Japan, part of Global Force Wrestling.
And has only had really top-tier matches since he's been in the FSW.
That is correct.
Tyshawn Prince. Kenny King.
Willie Mack.
He
has defeated all those guys. Some people may question the victories, but a W is a W,
That's
as
right.
you well know, Sal.
That's right.
And Kevin Kross has not been pinned or submitted in over a year and a half since his debut here in FSW.
Now, does that beat Rush's?
It's getting close.
Getting close, huh?
And he's locking the ankle lock on Chris Masters. But the veteran Chris Masters able to fight out of it. He might have been one of those by Kurt Angle back in the day. So he kind of knows how to kick out of a ankle lock.
Are you throwing around names now, people?
You always got to throw around names. Makes people aware of things. And right now, Chris Masters is definitely aware of Kevin Kross. And the big slam. And he's going for the cover. And once again, another 2 count on Chris Masters.
Beautiful.
The one thing we know, the MMA background of Kevin Kross, a man who was training for MMA fights, had some amateur contests, undefeated in that, if you ask him. I believe he said he was 67-0,
That's exactly what it was.
And, he knows how to lock on a submission move for pretty much anywhere inside this ring.
And he also knows how just to plain beat somebody up, too.
Yes, he's had numerous of those fights.
He's had numerous. I don't know if he's told you any stories.
He's told me a few, yes.
I think there might be something wrong with him.
I believe there is. There might be a few screws loose, Sal.
I mean, I'm afraid myself, and I'm not afraid of many people.
I understand. And right now, Chris Masters in big trouble here on the main event on High Octane, as Kevin Kross with a big right hand. And Chris Masters answering back. And he takes him right back down with the big boot. As Chris Masters, who dominated this matchup early on, but it's been all Kevin Kross since. And look at this. And the Samoan drop by Chris Masters as he catches Kevin Kross.
That pretty much took everything out of him.
And the referee is counting as both men are down. And Masters is looking to get up and try and maybe finish off the undefeated Kevin Kross, currently #1 contender here in FSW. And there is Masters, and it looks like he is getting to his feet very slowly, Sally.
That's all right. That's all right.
And look at this, Kevin Kross got up there quicker, but Masters catches him.
That'll wake you up.
With the inverted atomic drop. And the big chop, and once again, the knife edge. Look looked like a whip into the rope, but the reversal, and look at that, the flying shoulder block by Chris Masters.
Wait.
And the clothesline, and Kevin Kross not doing very well right now, and Masters catches him with the power slam. This could be it. 1, 2.
You're not going to beat Kevin Kross with a power slam. What is this, 1986?
And maybe from the British Bulldog it would have finished him off, Sally. But Chris Masters in command, getting the crowd behind him, trying to finish off Kevin
Look at
Kross.
that eye.
And working the shoulder into the midsection, taking the breath out of Kevin Kross. And look at that once again with the knife edge chop. And Kevin Kross, it's been a while since he's been with someone as physical as him. And look at that, nobody's home. Chris Masters misses.
And Paulie Kovac getting a little nervous over there.
You know, he's got his shoulder. And a nice suplex by Kevin Kross. And once again, he's holding on to Masters.
Let's see Masters do this.
And into the fisherman suplex for a 2 count. As Kross is looking at the referee, he thought it was all over. And he is
calling for it.
He is calling for the finish. We've seen that do that before, taking the knee pad down and then tries to drive the knee into the face and pretty much knock out his opponent.
He's got a 7-inch metal plate in his kneecap. I don't know if you knew that.
I am not aware of that.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that on live TV.
Yeah. And look at that, Masters with the sit-down power bomb. And only a 2 count. Once again, it looked like Chris Masters was going to walk away with the victory. He thought he had it won. But once again, Kevin Kross is able to kick out. And there might be a little frustration going on right now with Chris Masters.
Well, you beat a man, and you beat a man, and you beat a man, and he comes back, and he keeps coming back. Masters is not used to that.
And it looks like right now, Chris Masters ready to lock on the master lock, and if he puts that on him, Sally, as we saw earlier tonight on the Lava Lounge.
What?
And Kevin is trying to fight it, and look at this. He's reversing it. And right now,
if he gets that locked on, it's all over.
Looking like trying to latch on like a Cobra clutch on Chris Masters, who is fighting it off.
Come on, Kev. If he locks those fingers, that's it. Ring the bell.
Well, right now he is having a hard time doing it, and right now he's just going for the chin lock as he's not able to get his arms around Chris Masters, who reaches the ropes, and Kevin Kross has got to break it. And now he's just stomping away. Some good old stomps to the back.
It's a classy move.
Yes. Time-honored classic, does a lot of damage. Always has, always will.
I mean, who wouldn't want to put the boots to somebody? I'm sure there's a few people you like to put the boots to.
You know, I don't know why you would even want to talk about Rocky T like this right now, Sally.
He's not here, is he?
Probably not. He's in a meeting.
Oh, he's in a meet.
And look at this, Masters trying to fight it off as Kevin Kross was going for the Doomsday Saito.
Oh!
And look at that, drops him throat first.
I'll cut you off.
And now he's got him. And there it is, the Doomsday.
Austin, count it up.
1, 2, 3, and there it is. Kevin Kross, the #1 contender, is victorious. He will go on and face Brian Cage in a couple of weeks.